Today we're going to talk about Miracle Man, a long-lost classic from the 80s. According to the credits in here, it says the story is by the original writer and the art is by Gary Leach. Heck of a lot. But the background of this is that originally there was a character called MARVELman, who was the UK's equivalent of our DC's Captain Marvel. He had a kid sidekick and a teen sidekick, and they had these lighthearted superhero adventures in the 50s. Fast forward to the 80s, Warrior magazine starts to run Miracle Man stories written by Alan Moore. Version of the Marvel Man character, and manages to tie it in with the old silly adventures, so it actually makes sense. It's a cohesive whole. A couple of years later, Eclipse Comics, which was one of the upstart 80s American comic publishers, decided they'd like to publish Marvel Man in North America. However, Marvel Comics threatened to sue them into the poorhouse if they used that name, so they changed it to Miracle Man. We got 16 wonderful issues from Alan Moore, after which he passed the rights on to Neil Gaiman. Neil Gaiman wrote, I think it was about 8 issues, and before he finished his story, Eclipse Comics went out of business. For various reasons, the rights to the character have been in dispute since then, so unlike Moore's other 80s classics, Watchmen, V for Vendetta, Saga of the Swamp Thing, Miracle Man has been out of print for 25 years. Apparently Marvel has gone and bought up all the rights to it and is now publishing issue by issue under the Miracle Man title, which seems kind of funny, but that was what they insisted on in the 80s, and maybe they're sticking with it. But I guess because Alan Moore's had nothing to do with Marvel since that incident, his name is not in the credits. It says by the original writer. But I assure you, this is a brilliant book written by a brilliant comic writer at the height of his career. Read it and weep.